Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a general pick-a-pile reading about should you say how you feel. It includes the questions, how do you feel? What is your energy? How do they feel? What is their energy? And then there's a yes/no answer to if you should say how you feel. Readings are timeless. There are timestamps in the pinned comments. The decks are in the description box. There's also a link to my Instagram for free tarot layouts, as well as an option to join our Kit group and get like free card pulls, or sometimes I do different readings in there. And then also there's links for readings on Fiverr and Etsy. On my channel, if the camera zooms in, we pull a clarifying card. Today we're using the Sexual Tarot deck. Also, we have What's in the Box, and What's in the Box is for your intuition. Intuition is really important on my channel. If I say something that doesn't fit, because this is a general reading, it is actually your responsibility to know, kind of like when you go to the store and you pick out a shirt, it's your responsibility to know your size. So if I say, oh, your partner is cheating, you say, well, I'm single. Well, then you're putting on someone else's shirt. So don't worry about things that aren't yours or don't fit your situation. Just take what resonates with you. So the three options today are forever, play, and love. And we're going to start with forever. Okay, so I pulled a the universe has your back card as well, just to kind of give us a little bit of insight. So this is how you feel, what your energy is, how they feel, what their energy is, and then we have a yes, no, maybe oracle card of if you should say how you feel. Can't really see that. We'll put it up here. Move everything. Okay, and we'll pull a clarifier on that one. Okay. All right, so how you feel, this is pulling up as the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, you're feeling kind of left out. You possibly, there's like a feeling of unrequited love where, you know, you've seen them, they've been in your life for a really long time. I feel like you've worked with them and you've kind of seen them around and you wanted to know if they want a relationship. You're just kind of trying to figure it out, but you have known them for a while and you haven't gotten the attention that you're really desiring. So your energy is in the thinking man. So I know some of you, 100% of my audience identifies as female. So I know you're thinking, well, I'm not a man, but this is actually your masculine energy. So this is like masculine energy is actually like the one that is like charging forward and they're rushing in and they are the one who wants to do the activity. So this is something that you've thought about for a while and you really are like, I want to know. I'm ready to know. So then how they feel, this is the reverse Queen of Wands. So the reverse Queen of Wands, you know, she is like a little bit angry and cold. She is just not this person is not giving you the attention that you're looking for. They just come across as really cold and unfeeling towards you. So their energy, wow, guys. The thinking man and the thinking woman. So you guys are both kind of in your own little worlds thinking about what's going on. This person might not necessarily thinking about you per se, but they are thinking. So they are kind of just looking at the world and seeing what's going on. So the clarifier that pulled up for this one came up as the Empress. Excellent. So that's kind of giving you an idea of what they're thinking about. They're thinking about, because the Empress is about like pregnancy or like birthing something. So this person is in a state of thinking because they are trying to bring forth an idea. Let's get a little bit more clarity on that. What are they thinking about the Empress? Okay. All right, so it pulled up as the reverse world. So the reverse world card is about unfinished lessons. So they're thinking about the maybe the past with you. They're thinking about their current relationships and what has been going on. They're really in a review state. So if you should say something, it says yes, no doubt. Your unwavering faith has made things go in your favor. So they are thinking about you and you're thinking about them. So it would be a really good time to kind of strike up a conversation about it. And this says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Wow, guys. So you both are in a really good, energetic, creative place. You're thinking about each other, you're thinking about forever. So this was definitely a time for you to step forward, try it, see what happens. There's all signs are pointing to yes. And use your intuition to find out if you are ready for that. What would that look like, having that conversation? Maybe use some of the Abraham Hicks lesson, or not lessons, but practices, like writing it out and like writing it like a script, like what you would think they would say and what you would say in return. Actually, there's somebody who I like, and I was creating a situation in my head, and I made a drawing that looked like we were texting each other, like what we would say, and I swear to you, it actually happened. It was a different thing that we ended up doing, but that conversation was amazing. So, create it. That's what it says. Unwavering faith has made things in your favor. So, don't forget to comment. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how it goes if you make the decision to talk to them. Also, don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the things you can do on YouTube. And then don't forget to go to the end of the video and find out what's in the box. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so this is for group 2, the group that chose play. We have how you feel, what your energy is, how they feel, what their energy is, and then if you should say something to them about how you're feeling. And then this is the universe has your back card just for some extra insight. And then we'll be pulling clarifiers with the sexual tarot card. So, how you feel, we have the reverse temperance. So, the reverse temperance is about chaos and energy that is all over the place. So, you're really feeling some, maybe even some insecurity. For some of you, this is when it's about what are they, or excuse me, about saying how you feel. You feel chaotic right now, and you're afraid to look crazy to the person who you want to talk to, but it's bothering you so much. You're almost, I get this feeling of like a hamster on a wheel. You're stuck. Your energy is pulling up as, wow, the 5th chakra. Yeah, throat chakra. You have something that you need to say. This person is causing chaos in your life, and it's time for you to put up some boundaries. So the way they feel, we have the reverse 6 of cups. So that's about having unrealistic expectations and living in the past. So they they're not moving forward, which is in turn making it so that you can't move forward. It's causing you a lot of distress. So they are in the energy of the 2nd chakra. So it might be something where, or actually, because it came up upside down, which is this deck can be read upside down or upright. Normally I read them all upright, but for this I feel like they have some imbalance in their 2nd chakra, which means that they have some sexuality that's out of control. They might be flirting a lot. They're not necessarily cheating, but they're flirting a lot, and it's really bothering you. It's bothering you because you feel abandoned, you feel that there's something going on. So let's see if you should say something. Wow. Guys, this is the only card like this in the deck. The Magic card, Manifestation. So this says, you are very powerful. You are on the right path. The things you are looking for are directly in front of you. Basically, this is like, okay, didn't land anything. For the Yes, No, Maybe Tarot deck, this is like the Magician card or the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the Yes, No, Maybe deck because it means that literally whatever you want is what will happen. You have the realization that life is happening for you and not to you. So you definitely would be able to speak up, or if you want, you can keep quiet. This is like get out of jail free type card, like anything you want happens. So the universe have your back card says obstacles are detours in the right direction. So let's get a little bit of a clarifier on that, because I feel like some of you are like, well, that's not an answer. So let's see what the, all right, it pulled up the Two of Wands, which is about planning and making a choice. So basically, the universe doesn't want you to have a yes or no answer from me. They want you to find out that answer for yourself. So, because this card is like, some of you weren't excited about the magic of this card and you wanted more information, and the universe said, oh, you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice. Like, no one will be able to give you further information on this because they're so as you're walking in life, the path is being created in front of you. Okay. I'll tell you about that in a second. The path is being created in front of you. It's like the bricks are being laid down as you go forward, and you're not moving. So right now, if you don't make a choice, you're going to have the reverse sun, which the reverse sun is delayed gratification. Nothing is going to happen for you until you make a choice, and it's a choice that no one can make for you. So, should you say something? The answer is only you know. It's a very unsatisfying feeling for some of you. It's very interesting because you don't grasp the empowerment of realizing that this whole scenario is created by you. It's the experience of sitting down and writing a script about, okay, then you say this, then I say this, then you say this, then I say this. And this is a spiritual connection because you both are in your chakras. Your chakras are connected to this. This is a life lesson. This is a karmic reason why you have come to this planet. So the reason that you're not getting any answer that feels satisfying to you is because you're not listening to you. You are not speaking up to you for yourself. So there is a part of you that gives you answers and you've shut that down. You either don't trust that it comes up with the right answers, or you're like, oh, I'm always guessing wrong, or I always think it's going to be one way, then it's another way. And you're really in a victim mentality. That's what it is. There's a victim mentality, and it feels like, oh, well, nobody ever tells me, these things never work for me. Like, you just really are like a grumpy Gus sometimes. So the universe is saying, until you can see the gift of getting to choose what you want. Let's see what happens. Let's see. What happens when they learn the gift of having all of the power? Because if you watch I think almost every one of my videos, this card has never come up. So if you realize this is a gift, it brings you some of you, it brings you the reverse chariot. And the reverse chariot is about having issues in your path, your travel issues. Some of you, it brings up the Queen of Swords, which is saying how you feel. Wow. So some of you are never going to understand the vast magic that is your voice. Did you know that the throat, like when you put it under the microscope, like, or when you like do a camera, actually looks like a vagina? Like, you birth through that vaginal canal. You birth through your throat chakra. What you say, you get. So I want you to think about your days. I want you to think about the times that you've said, oh my God, everybody's so rude. And then I want you to ask yourself, if what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Were those people rude because you saw them as rude and you created them to be rude? Or were those people just rude? Because it's the same idea. If you drive a Mustang and you are so excited about it. And every time you go out, you see Mustang, 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 Mustang. It's because what you think about, you bring about. What you focus on, you have in your life. So some of you, when I said the victim mentality, you got upset, you got mad, and it's because there's some ego involved in this whole situation. You're not meditating, you're not working on yourself, you're not accepting any of the experience as your own. You're not seeing any of these obstacles as detours in the right direction. So it's time for you to take some responsibility. And then once you take responsibility, you'll know whether you should say something or not. But the cards are basically saying that you can't even get to that part because you don't even know the power that you have. All right, well, I cannot wait to hear what some of you have to say about that, because I know that some of you are not happy with that answer, and quite frankly, I'm okay with that. I would like to know what you think, and if it doesn't vibrate with you or doesn't resonate with you, tell me why. I would like to hear your insight on that. All right. So this is for the people who chose the pile that had the word love. So this is how you feel, this is your energy, this is how they feel, and this is their energy. And then I also pulled the universe has your back, and then this is the yes, no, maybe, as if to answer whether or not you should say something about how you're feeling. Okay, so this is how you feel. All right, so you got the star, which is really exciting because the star upright is about hope. It's about miracles. It's about clarity. So you're in a really good mindset. Oh, wow. So your energy is rest and rejuvenation. So you've been spending a lot of time getting to know yourself. You've been meditating. You've been relaxing. You've been spending time outside. You've been really doing a good job taking care of yourself. So how they feel, we have the Six of Swords. So the energy that they are in for the Six of Swords, they're going away from uh, an experience that wasn't very pleasant for them. They're kind of going in another direction. So their energy is a man holding a heart. So the masculine energy is the one that's going to be doing the actions. The masculine energy is the one who's going to be going forward. So this masculine energy is holding a heart. They're really excited about the idea of having love for you. So should you say something, it says yes, obviously. If you're paying attention at all, you will know the answer is yes. But I do feel like for a small part of you, the man holding a heart, because that is masculine energy, they're the ones that want to have the action. And your energy really is about in rest and rejuvenation. So, yes, you should say how you feel, but when they come to you, it's not going to be, um, okay, they're going to come to you first. And when they come to you, that is when you're going to want to say how you feel. And the clarification card that pulled up was the Four of Wands, which is the Four of Wands is seen a lot as the twin flame ones because it's got 1111 on the Rider Wyatt deck. So this person is going to come for you. They are your twin flame. You have been resting and relaxing, and you are in a very feminine status, which is like the yin yang. It's the part of it where you're just patiently waiting. And when they come to you and they bring this heart and they're like, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you, I love you, let's do this, that's when you're going to want to say something. So you're not going to want to make the first move, but when the move is made towards you, then you're definitely going to want to jump at that chance and be very vocal about it and say exactly how you feel and be vulnerable. It's going to be scary, but be vulnerable. So the universe has your back, says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. That's excellent because your light is what creates the world. So, and that fearless freedom is about vulnerability. Brene Brown has this thing on Netflix about vulnerability. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely life changing. You need to really look into that. And I don't normally do this, but I did see on the shadow on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So be careful that any realization that any fear that you have in this situation is self-imposed and does not exist. So that's something you want to keep in mind. All right, well, I would love to. That's so funny because this was the love one. I would love to hear what's going on. Don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And it is now time for What's in the Box. All right, so this is what's in the box, and I'm picturing it in my head and putting it on the screen for you to be able to see as well. All right, I'm going to open the box in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and it was Taurus. So on the back, it's hard to see. This is trustworthy. The camera's not really letting you see it. Let's see if that works. Nope. Okay, well, anyway, it's the Taurus. So I would love to hear if you were able to figure out what was in the box, and thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you again.